Hey everybody, it's me, Lindsay. I got a few things going on in my mind today, and one thing I should talk to you guys about is, my situation with my Instagram account, and I got a lot of people coming out of the woodworks. Most of these Instagram accounts are, in fact, really scams. And what I mean is, they're mostly Clash Royale kind of type. They want you to, they try to trick you to buy, or earn free stuff, but it's just completely in a bull crap way. I don't want to curse so much, but anyway, it's just really bad. So I was like, really, so anyway, I think I've found a way that maybe help me out, because this might how my YouTube channel went. Still didn't get enough subscribers for my gaming channel, so that I don't know what happened. But anyway, I think I have some kind of a plan that may help out. I think I'll try to take this advice, and it's actually from a YouTuber known as Leon Lush. If you guys don't know him, he does some kind of commentary and whatnot, and he's also part of this podcast with Adam, aka Sky Does Minecraft, and another YouTuber who does what Leon does. His name is Chubbs. Anyway, the three of them have their own podcast, which they put up on their most of the videos on the recordings on YouTube. They have it on other places, but I think it's becoming like, I don't know, a monthly thing. But anyway, so about the video that what brought to my attention is Leon and made a video about how to use Instagram to generate traffic and leads, and I think I'm going to try his method by posting something, but I'm going to try to use a link shortener to probably would lead to for the blog the blog I'm doing right now. I'll link it to my from my Instagram to my main channel. Excuse me, I'm already burping, and I did not have coffee. And it's because of last night we had decided to do Taco Bell because I really wanted to have some those what the heck are those things? Empanadas, yeah. But the what happened was the people who were selling it really messed up, and I know this is another story to explain, but anyway, let's keep talking about it. So I guess Leon gave me an idea for that. So I'm going to leave his video of the Instagram and how he uses his Instagram account to generate traffic and leads to probably his YouTube channel. I'll leave it down below. Anyway, so a few things right now are needed to be talked. First, I did not realize, I don't know when this was supposed to happen, but Chris won't be showing his face until probably next week. I don't know. The segment between him and Bob Root. I thought it was supposed to be this week. I guess it's not until next week. But I think that's also the tapings going on down next week. So I'm keeping my. So I have my source who's going to be probably going or not. I don't know. All right, so that's 1. 2. Next month, my mother is doing something, and I always forgot because usually I'm focusing on either thinking about what I'm doing on YouTube, or wrestling, or my family if we are ever going to Florida. And it turns out I forgot that this is going on. Every year since my mother ended up taking over, we have this called the it's not really the city, but it takes place in the city, which is where I live. It's the annual 5K race. It's supposed to support for the whole entire school. And it's been going on for like the past 10, 11, 12, I don't know. It's been going long as far as I can remember. But my mother is being involved into this, and she has to still help out because of this, because nobody else who's attending these meetings who have children or either in elementary or middle or high school, is not stepping up and take this out of my mother's hands. They're all just, they're too lazy or they're too afraid, or they don't like the media. I mean, it's local, all right? It's not like what's going on. But, it's just that it's sad and pathetic that my mother has to do this every year, despite I'm not in there. I finished school about 11 years ago. My brother, he already finished school 12 years ago. So, unless my brother does something and got some chick pregnant and they refuse to take care of the baby and we have to, we may end up going to be there. But anyway, so I'm just saying, but my mother always does this, and I feel bad that she always does, and I wish she doesn't do it anymore. But I mean, it's always for these children, right? But that's how it is. And I think this year, I will have to get the calendar out. Yeah, see, it's on a Thursday. Let's see, today's, right. I think it's taking place on the 18th. It's it's usually would take place around the time around St. Patrick's Day, but I think it's the 18th. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm just laughing because there's a tweet. It's a tweet from Philip DeFranco. I have him in my notifications. He's just doing something very funny. Anyway, don't worry about that. So what else I need to talk to you guys about? So that's going on. And usually that means fruit. We get free. Usually that means free fruit getting. Then usually it's mostly bananas and oranges, bagels with cream cheese, ugh, and of course the water. We'll take all the water bottles that are left, and maybe the bananas and oranges, but no more bagels, please, Mother. We don't need it, all right? Especially because they're not the ones that she gets for me. What? I like to have bagels, but not big ones. And yes, there are bagels, but they end up getting cut into small pieces. And the bagels are big. And guess where she gets them from? First of all, actually, there is nobody, corporate business won't give it to us. It's actually local, and the local as in the bagel store, which is out in the township. I would love to have one of their big bagels with something like their special cream cheese. And yes, they always donate to us. Actually, not to us, but I mean, they donate to the race, and then there's volunteers come in and cut, but then of course I end up hearing that one person gets hurt or cutting them. Ugh. And believe me, it's not me. All right, and believe me, I already had that happened when actually it was not bagels, but it was more like. I already had this happen to my hand, if you guys don't know, because you guys can't see it really. Actually, it's more like here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's not. It's here, and then right here. I don't know if you guys can't see it, but those two marks around my left hand are actually because of me not paying attention to my knife skills. The one that happened here, right here, I'm not sure if you guys can see. And no, it's not stitches. It's just a scar. That has happened because due to the fact when I went to cut, actually it was a croissant, not a bagel, because I just came home from school and I really was craving for a croissant with peanut butter, and I lost my freaking mind. In fact, I really got upset. This one, I'm not sure if you guys can see. It's somewhere around here if you guys can't see it. I have to use may have to do it up close. See, there's another one right here, right on this side, but pretty sure you guys can't see it, but that one is actually because I got really hungry, and I went to go cook a steak outside with our grill, and after I cooked it, actually I cooked 3, because even 2 one from my mother and one from my brother, because they were not home yet, and despite I was so hungry and I had to rush, I lost my balance, tripped, and I think because of that, the knife nearly nicked my hand, and I was like crying. And these 2 incidents happened as both my parents had to help me out because I was too scared. I was worried if it would be a huge flesh wound or not. Oh wait, did I just reverse the stories? I think I did. I think this one was the reason because of the, I I think this one was the reason I dropped the knife, and the other one was because I cut. Oh, I always got confused. I'm getting a little confused. But yeah, and let me tell you, yeah, about the one that when I lost my balance and hurt myself. That's because it was around September. So I remember this because it happened about a whole entire decade ago, and it was on September the 11th. And I remember watching wrestling that night. Yes, WWE Raw. And I remember John Cena and D-Generation X, and that's Triple H and Shawn Michaels, to let you guys know, were in a feud. Mostly it was against Edge, but then I think I remembered that my favorite tag team at that time, which I wish I would love to talk about them, but I can't, were also involved. And the reason why I can't speak about that because, first of all, they are no longer a tag team, and second of all, one of them actually died. So there, I told you. But yeah, and despite all of the despite of what happened, I ended up laying down the rest of that night. And luckily for me, my mother came. She brought the food, the steak, that I already cut it up for me. And she also brought corn, and I just ate it. And then I just ended up watching wrestling the rest of that night to see how Raw was going. So you can't blame me. Alright, it was just that bad. But that's what I was saying. So, yeah, the lesson is just be careful when you're cutting food. Make sure you don't hurt yourself in the process. Just look. Do not be distracted by anything else. Just look straight forward. So anyway, so I think because what happened was that the reason why I'm telling you guys this story because I think somebody did this when cut the bagels and they hurt themselves in the process, and I think they did it a little bit more worse than I did, and then probably they end up rushed to the hospital. Whew. It's actually kind of scary thinking about that, but it's true. Now, some other things I'm going to be probably doing today is I probably will be I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing any gaming today. I probably will be, but that depends on if I'm up to it. Alright? I think today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to try to at least do probably a stream today, because of it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be playing. I'm not sure if I'm doing Pokemon Duel. I'm not sure I'm going to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I'm not sure if it's Clash Royale. I'm not sure I'm going to do Minecraft. And the reason why I'm just thinking because of these 4 games that I have, because is because last night I accidentally did another stream, but I didn't tweet it about this or post it on YouTube, Instagram, that you guys. But what happened was I accidentally did that because, despite my mother was in another room before she came join me, it's actually because I went to go and see if I would go up against the YouTuber known as Jerome at ASF, and it turns out that he was starting in Arena 1, and I didn't have the chance to watch the whole entire stream. Because of that, my mother came like So, I don't know. So, but anyway, I gotta do some other things today. Like for instance, I will put up a second video because, so at least I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on to Amazon, and so I can find this brand of weights, because if you guys don't know, these are, I think, Leader. Because I got them from Kmart, and Kmart website does not have affiliate link, but Amazon does. But I'm going to see if I can find these on Amazon. If they do, I'll do a little review, because if you guys don't know, I think since September, probably was a little bit sooner than that, but since September, I have been using these to try to get my arms into shape, and they're looking so good right now, especially because of the bumps I have just really seen. So yeah. So I'm going to do a review of that today. And also, I'm going to try to do some other things today, because especially what's going on is I just came off of Instagram, despite I had to add in Clash Royale to Instagram. And it's the official Clash Royale Instagram page, because I'm going to start to report a lot of people who are trying to scam a lot of people. There are a lot of people who are following me are trying to scam a lot of people into a lot of fake giveaways, and I'm going to try to take these accounts down. I mean, kids, it's really kind of disturbing, and but I really want to do a review of the weights that I've been using to help me with it, despite both the different kinds of foods and whatnot. But the reason why I'm just letting you guys know is because I need to do some reviews and stuff, because I need to bring traffic into that, and it's actually because of Maddie Joe and his wife, Sunday, and and I think the reason why is I'm sorry, guys. That was my bad, because I'm starting to feel dry. And especially I need to get coffee and water and kombucha to keep my butt not starting to inflame because of all the spicy stuff. I'm just saying. But anyway, so yeah, and I think I'm gonna do some stuff today, hopefully. And I'm gonna try to see if I'm still trying to get that 1,000 subscribers, So, yep. And the other thing I also want to talk to you guys about is there are still throwing hate, and I will admit to you guys that there's, and when I'm saying hate, there's hate, and I mean what's going on with the Trollcraft series. If you guys don't know, that Maddie's husband and Craner and Jordan are getting hate still, and it's because of Trollcraft. And I really am trying to enjoy this, and I freaked out a little bit. And then I know Jordan does not mean harm, but just saying. Or Craner or Sunday. I mean Ian Sunday. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. But you know, I really kind of enjoyed this series because you know, you guys are getting seen mod used in action. You know, uh, throughout their series, and you know, I'm really kind of enjoyed this, this, and but it's getting a little bit weird. Those for what happened last night, I was laughing my butt off, because there was Lucky Blocks, and he even posted up the video on his YouTube channel. It was just too damn funny. If you guys haven't seen it, I recommend you do. Either that or wait until Craner posts his video up. It's just way too funny. I just laughed so hard last night. It was just too funny and whatnot. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video because I gotta go get something to drink, and then I'm gonna go right into Amazon so I can find these 8-pound weights and try to review it a little bit. Which will be on my main channel. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh yeah, Pia, another thing. I just noticed that Philip DeFranco posts up on. I know he talked about this yesterday on his show, but there is some kind of dating simulator. Don't get mad at me. Again with the burping. Eesh. Sorry. Anyway, Phil talked about this on his show, and even though he's being so funny about this, but there's a dating thing, simulation with a YouTuber. I don't know if I should do this, if I film this if I should film this and put it on my gaming channel or whatnot. But I just need your thoughts about that. If you guys haven't seen I guess Phil's the episode of yesterday's episode, Phil, I'll clear that in the video link too. Yeah, so there'll be 2 videos. The one to Leon Lush, and the other one's from Philip DeFranco, so you guys can check it out. And don't get mad at me about with the link. It's just that what Phil had talked about today, Phil talked about yesterday, and probably he'll talk about things today for his channel, but but yeah, so sorry, I got a little distracted. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.